After I was done seeing this movie, the very first thing I shouted was, Nebo, what's going on here? Can you find me here? Because on today's episode of Review with Me, we're gonna be reviewing this movie, Colors of Fire, starring Uzor Arukwe, Osas Ighodaro, and Aigbe. It is the latest Nigerian movie on Netflix right now, recently released like a few days ago. So I ask, how many of you have seen this movie? I know that even if you haven't seen it, one way or the other, you may have come across it on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or what have you, because actually right now this particular movie is being dragged like a tiger generator on Twitter. And for me, I didn't check the reviews because I had seen the pictures last year when it was being shot. I saw the pictures, the behind the scenes, and I'm like, what? This is gonna be a great watch. I'm gonna watch it. So when I heard that the movie is already on Netflix, I didn't even bother to check reviews before I went to see it because I assumed that the movie would be a banger. And yeah, I saw it, a 2 hours movie, and I'm here to give you guys my review. After I was done seeing this movie, the very first thing I shouted was, Nebo, what's going on here? Can you find me here? Because always say Yota. I was not understanding shit. I believe that the scriptwriter or whoever came up with that story had a strong idea, but how it was portrayed, how it was executed, it was poorly executed, and they couldn't bring all their ideas to life how they envisaged or imagined. The movie has great pictures, great locations, great costumes, great props, and what have you. It would make you create mental pictures in your head because of the sceneries and all of that. But then the storyline, I didn't quite get it. It was all about the Red Kingdom, the Blue Kingdom, and so many things happened in the movie that I don't get. And now I will tell you a few of the things that do not work for me in the movie. One, the use of AI and animations. I don't understand why that was. Even if you guys are gonna use AI and animation, why not make it realistic? Why not make it more realistic? Imagine watching a Nigerian movie, black people, of course, speaking in Nigerian accent, and then you are using an animation of white people or cartoons to portray a flashback, something that happened in the past. It's gonna water down the authenticity of the movie. Even if we were enjoying the movie and that scene comes up, obviously everybody's gonna say, what's going on here, what's happening? So in the movie, there were places, instances they had to like recap what happened in the past, when some of the characters were younger, were children, and these people did not see another way to recreate these scenes other than using AI animation. And not just AI animation, white animation, cartoons speaking like white people. Who does that? Who freaking does that? It doesn't work anywhere. Like, that really watered down the authenticity and the originality of the movie, and it raised eyebrows. If you go on Twitter, they are being dragged like tiger generator because of that. The second thing that does not work for me in that movie is the storyline. It wasn't, like I said before, it wasn't properly established. The plots wasn't properly arranged. What plot is? Sequential arrangement of events in a movie or in a drama. But yeah, the arrangement of the plot didn't quite sit well with me. This minute they are doing this, next minute they are doing that, and you're like, what's going on here? What's happening here? It's all about the Red Kingdom, the Blue Kingdom, and I'm like, what exactly is idea behind this movie? What are you guys trying to portray? What are you guys trying to tell us? The third thing that does not sit well with me in this movie, which I believe is one of the biggest problems they have, is because I strongly think that they relied strongly on the visuals. Yeah, they thought that the visuals of this movie could redeem it. They wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing. That's the word. And while that worked to an extent, because the cinematography was great, the scenes, the props, the costumes, great giving, but then that took away from the quality of the story. That made them not pay attention to the quality of the story and how the story progresses, the character build-ups and development. They relied heavily on the aesthetics, and that watered down the authenticity of the story. Okay, like I said, many of us did not understand what's happening in the movie. Like the character of Enishaton Abi, I don't know if I pronounce that correctly, the character that Miss Aigbe played. Some of us don't understand nothing behind that character. She goes into the wood, she finds a root colors under a back of tree, and that was it. She becomes powerful. Where did she come from? How did she start? Who is she? You know, and all of that questions that I kept asking myself. And then also, a beast is seen in the forest wounded. What got him wounded? A beautiful lady takes him in. He turns into a human being. Who turned the beast into a human being? With which power? He started living as a human being. He bettered a son as a human being, and he never returned to his normal form as a beast. How did that happen? Who was in charge of that? Who caused him? Who gave him that power? You know, and all of that stuff, you know, it was back, 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 back. So to be honest, when I started watching, I was impressed because of the pictures, the cinematography. But as the story progressed, I was like, what the heck is this? But I'm not gonna water down people's efforts and endeavors. While this is my own opinion about the movie, I believe that there are people who would come out and say, oh God, yeah, clock it. I really enjoyed that movie. For myself, I did not so much enjoy it. The movie was not a hit for me. And because of that, I'm gonna rate it a 4/10. What are you gonna rate it? Drop it on the comment section for me. And thank you for watching, for sticking with me. Like, comment, share, and make sure to always check my channel out for reviews of latest Nollywood movies. Bye.